running on through, trying to find a shot here in towards the jungle area, and his head quickly taken off by Daffy. 4v5, LYNGBY Vikings advantage in this one. m0NESY to level it out, Cynics to find another. All of a sudden, this round turns pear-shaped for the LYNGBY Vikings side. Rouse has found one, m0NESY within the smokes found another. Taking out that bomb diffuser as well, left Rouse Manx to do it all. m0NESY still dancing around the back of the site as he finds a third. We've got a very interesting angle to the whole of middle, in fact. No one towards underpass just yet. Gen-C has caught off m0NESY. That push unsuccessful. 5v4, I don't care, low HP. Cynics getting dinked up as well. For NAVI Jr., this could not go any worse. It's a triple kill for the price of nothing. Pogorelov, the last man standing. Manx spamming on through the smoke, connects once again.
Oh, there's steps everywhere right now as well. He's so panicked, so caught off. m0NESY going to find the kill over on A, and Manx fluffs the spray down. That'll result in the win for NAVI Jr. 135 though as the A hit comes in. NAVI Jr. just going to go for it. Ralls, ready and waiting, almost in for two. He's done so much damage, bought so much time. Nice little Molotov to push Ralls away. However, the bomb will go down just about. No, the spam from Bird from Sky through the smoke has denied it away. They've got plenty of time, but now that it's down and the smokes begin to dissipate, they've got to fight their way through, and maybe they will be able to do so. Pogorelov with two. Out of nowhere, m0NESY. Wow. Oh my goodness, the two of them just absolutely clapping them down. All onto m0NESY here. Bomb goes down. They're low HP, but the AWP doesn't care. He has to find something miraculous. This round is pretty much out of the question. He feels like nothing coming. I don't believe that. How does he live? Meanwhile, with so much pressure on towards middle, their B bomb site is left vulnerable. A 1-for-1 on Manx. Not going to be enough. Bird from Sky is here. He's got to go large, and he gets clapped out immediately. Oh, m0NESY finding m0NESY as well. That's the way to do it after a tech pause, isn't it? 4-on-2. Another into the round. m0NESY has found the trade back. Relatively nice shot to get it done. Great little Molotov. However, Rolls is going to be sticking around, and to be honest, that smoke gives him a good deal of protection. Massive nade damage comes into him. Dafu has eaten a lot of bullets, but he finds a kill for his trouble, and he's ready for the Palace push. Brilliant stuff from Dafu here so far. They have a player in connector. Cynics might be unexpected. Might not be needed just yet, as Dafu does fall. Ralls is, moving around. m0NESY with a missed shot, going to go down. Is punished for it, and Ralls has snuck in. Not in dark anymore. He's gone Palace, but I don't think they will be 100% sure of that fact for a little while here. So a nice position for Ralls to work with.
I think they're going to quite quickly clear this. So wait for the smoke. Okay, if he's not on site, there's no way he could cross to CT. Cynics was on that angle, and for the moment he was taking that jungle fight, had Ralls have been on site, he would have traded. So Cynics now knows, by process of elimination, he has to be in Palace. Clear Ninja, just to double check. Molly in. Bomb's going to be set down. 2v4, now level. m0NESY to punch in the digits. Manx coming up from connector as well. So a bit split up in the process here. m0NESY taking a little bit of damage, nothing too substantial. Holding connector. Oh my word.
Big pressure coming through. m0NESY sticking around. He's getting flanked out. Got a few more seconds. Yep. And Cynics will take him down. He doesn't come off the angle. His spidey sensors do not tingle. And he will die. So that two-man advantage now really going to make the difference. LYNGBY trying to move back in here. It is Dafu with a double. Can he get any more? The third. That is absolutely massive. Dafu has brought them back into the round. They're so split here on the T side as well. They had it dead to rights, or so they thought. The A push will come through, but that's where the majority of the players are sat at the moment. Pogorelov on his own, trying to walk in, not going to check sandwich. Oh, Rolls just looks at the wall. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe playing the anti-flash. I really don't know. Mac's going to drop the bomb, though, and leave it all onto Pogorelov.
1v2. A big clutch required. That Molly at least going to give him some breathing room. And tag up Manx.
Oh, going to be the easiest take in. m0NESY ready. Manx up close and personal as well. Here's one drop. There's so many players ready and waiting on both sides. Manx, there he goes. Finds one. Will be traded out, though. There's just too many bodies around. Still a man advantage. Will come in. Peek to follow. Yeah, but that flash is kind of obvious with where they're positioned. And both players on B going to be taken down instantly. On plan comes in. Of course, this is the round. You know that they managed to threaten, right? The very simplistic touch and go approach. Cynics will fall, but the trade comes in. No one care with the hero AK now coming alive. Looking for a little bit more. Going to follow the traces. Oh, but it was all a distraction. m0NESY takes him down. A key frag in this retake. They've both got kits available. Of course, no armor for either of these players, so Rals needs dealing with quickly. They're going to try their best. m0NESY gets it done, and now the AWP, it really doesn't matter. They will look to approach him down. Not a lot of time for NC to win.
Yeah, by the ramp, not really showing all too much. First engagement towards B. Cynics is successful. This is where Rals has to come forward and takes the fight. Not successful, and now the outburst towards B.
Yeah, it's worked for them in the past. It looks to work again. Fear finds the first head. Okay. Ready and waiting on the market window. Not really giving too much across. You know, he's just there, just presenting. Dafu trying to spam through, nothing coming. We don't have a flank here. So this is going to be really tough. I think, honestly, they probably would have just saved if it wasn't the last round. Yensi eats a shot from m0NESY. Rals eats a shot from m0NESY. Easy finish, isn't it, really? Yeah, m0NESY finding two.
A player towards Palace, where Fear has actually missed his shot. Auncair getting dinked, but a first kill for Fear has sent the bomb flying. A second kill by Fear, a third by Cynics, and a fourth for Auncair. All of a sudden, LYNGBY finding significant damage. Cynics lines up one. He knows the second's in sight, but Bird from Sky sends him packing. 3v3. The Eagles now actually has a chance in this round. They stand an opportunity. Once again, bomb set down, planting for the short position. Auncair flanks, and he will find one. A second should be on the rebound as well. However, Dafu, never mind, missed shots, and that's going to cost him the majority of HP. And it should be his life afterwards as well. Drops it out towards sight. Does find a kill onto Auncair. And a tag onto Pogorelov. It's all down to Jensi. Both players on that one-shot headshot capability. Of course, that Desert Eagle already finding its mark onto m0NESY. Pogorelov, no kit. Bomb ticking. It's still ticking. 10-second timer gone, and he's absolutely glaring towards the connected position. Pogorelov not good for anything, and there you go. Bird from Sky to open things up. Auncair with a trade, but a double down for LYNGBY Vikings. Lands them the 2 versus 4, and surely another save here for NAVI Jr.
This is insane. This is actually so well put together from LYNGBY Vikings. I think it's part of the risk of, you know, picking into the Mirage. And these are the types of things that can find success on any map. Oh, Cynics actually spins around to get that kill. m0NESY's found Yensi as well. They're going for a fast B. This is maybe pushing themselves to the limit. The bomb going to go down. Bird from Sky wins the fight. Fear, sir. It's a free kill. He was planting the bomb. Oh, goodness gracious. Really do feel for NAVI Jr. in this situation. Still a 3-on-3 they can win, however.
Absolutely. That nade from Pogorelov has sent Bird from Sky finally out of the round. Dafu's found one, however, now level. Low HP on Rals could stir up a bit of a storm as well. NAVI Jr. time ticking against them. They've got 2 smokes. m0NESY's picked up an AK. Rals left alone. Molly has actually been unsuccessful. And yep, no time. Here's the Molly get defuse, or rather the smoke.
Simple as that. See what LYNGBY Vikings have got in the back pocket. Little jump spot does come in. Cynic's the only one here on B for the time being. Needed one out of him, I think. They're going to be mollied out, so he can't jump into the fray. But he and m0NESY certainly holding the window here. A few flashes going to go in, buy some space, buy some time. And will allow the bomb to go down. Do they want to go for this retake? That is the big question. Bird from Sky is tagged up. I think they'll be savvy to that fact.
NAVI Jr., yes, they're playing for the economy, but at what point do you sacrifice economy for round success? A quick kill onto Rouse and a second here onto Manx has left LYNGBY Vikings down to 3. The bare bones situation, but in fact now a double kill sends things right back level, and all 3 players nowhere near as of right now. A player darting onto the back of the site. Auncair trying to make the hero play. If the bomb gets set down with no one holding, this could be the round quickly turned on its head. 1:10. Molly used. m0NESY as well now positioned in towards short. This is where it could get dicey.
Missed shot from m0NESY. Yensi going to find Auncair, so now the advantage actually in favor of the T side. Only briefly though. Sacrifice for the bomb plant. Yensi needed to win that fight. It's all going to be onto Dafu. On the other edge of this smoke. Now playing things patiently. Tap onto the bomb. Dafu probably going to give his position away with that. Yep, and there's no one on it right now. They know he's here at Van. It's a difficult one to clear.
This round. Nice shot, m0NESY kicking things off. Fear trying to make the short jump happen, and while he does so, it's another tag onto Jensi. 5 points of health. Raul's trying to get out towards middle. Throws a smoke to pick up another, and Dafu's actually caught off Auncair towards A from this Palace position.
Here it is, Fear. He's getting checked. Oh, and Manx with the left eye peak is faster. Cynics in the thick of it, can't get it done. I think he was shooting and he just stepped up onto the ledge and it threw his aim off. So a 4-on-2 comes in just like that. Now Pogorelov and m0NESY, I think you got to go for this, to be honest with you. They do have a bit of loss bonus built up. They've got a slight bit of cash available. So certainly could go for the buy in the next round, he says half confidently, but they are going to go for it nonetheless. Yeah, they have enough loss bonus. Just absolutely. m0NESY finds the first. On to 30 frags. Needs a few more than that. He and Pogorelov, they're not tightly packed here.
Ral's taking a shot to the body. A flashbang to allow Almcare to peek, but m0NESY's drew first blood. Now striking LYNGBY Vikings down to 4 as he finds his 31st. Big, once again from the main fragger from NAVI Jr. And now this is where discipline has to overpower every other thought, every other process. Because in a 5v4, you just have to sit and wait. There's no point overextending. And LYNGBY Vikings now trying to fight for it back. But hold on a minute. Oh my word, the spam from Pogorelov and the shot from m0NESY is so perfect and so clinical. LYNGBY Vikings let down to now just 3. And a very, very shock-responsive B push inbound. The double in play. Ral's out towards middle, split once again. Bird from Sky has caught off Almcare, so at least a marginal lead now for the NAVI Junior side. 50 seconds. Cynics waiting for this peak, and he's going to be the man yet again. If enabled, will be the do-all end-all. It's if he gets checked. Peak on up. Manx, messy spray, but does get it done. Actually spots the second from short, but fear to catch him off. And at the end of it, it's now him against 3. Has found the first.
Pretty much, right? I think that applies massively. LYNGBY Vikings, this is their game to lose now. They're just going to go for a fast one onto A. Different from the previous round. The same result is what they are looking for. Oh, awkward fight for Rals. Pogorelov on the 5-7. Keeping them alive here. See what else he can find. Trying to spam away through the smoke. He takes a lot of damage for his trouble. Of course, he's got to wait a long time for his teammates to come in here. CT push. Absolutely paramount that m0NESY does not go down here, and they are apprehensive to walk around the corner. That's not going to take him down. 2 left now for LYNGBY Vikings. m0NESY, Bird from Sky, left to do it all, left to take it here and avoid the overtime as best they possibly can. 1 on the flank, 3 in from those conventional positions. The flank not being watched for. However, m0NESY just hiding inside the smoke, going to get taken down. It's all on Bird from Sky. He's got 4 to find by himself. They are absolutely everywhere.
What better man to step up to the podium than this man on your screens? He's going really aggressive. Oh my word, m0NESY. Only good for the 1 though. Dafu's trade 4v3, and that is a big shock factor. Cynic's caught blind here. Molotov as well to force him back. Has to throw the smoke. The rotate in from Fear, but they don't even look towards B. LYNGBY Vikings run it right back around, probably towards this A site. And they have a mid-flank in play in the hands of Rals. This could be huge.
Has to be, doesn't it? Absolutely has to be for LYNGBY Vikings. You know, if it goes to overtime and money's not a worry for NAVI Jr., they really could pull this back. Rals, the timing, yeah. Pogorelov had an inkling. We'll hear them coming in now. Basic flash to get across to the site. There's one at CT. Fear not being watched for. He's here a lot faster than they expected. The trade's coming in, though. And it's all onto Cynics. To keep them alive on their own map pick, he has to find 2. And he doesn't really find anything. He has now been spotted.
On your opponent's map pick is going to be giving them all the confidence they need. Already pistol round on the way, and it's a fast B play. They've got a smoke in towards CT. No one really here to guard this site. That molly towards New Box as well, just ushering them on out. Bomb set down, 5v5 retake. A bit of an unfamiliar situation to be in, but they do get it done. Fear actually getting dimped through the CT smoke, down to 12 points of health. Not looking too good for him. Furthermore, LYNGBY Vikings, they sit patient. And hold on a minute, what is this from m0NESY? Almcare with 1, m0NESY another, switches over to the USP. Almcare with a second, Pogorelov with another. And it's down to Manx 1 versus 3. m0NESY, a smoke and a kit, needs to go huge. He has been caught out by Manx. Oh, a lovely dink. Ral's just trying to throw off some utility, possibly keep the player out of it. Flashbang over the top. And well, now the floodgates are open. Bird from Sky and Dafu with 1 apiece. m0NESY does get caught out. Overwhelming factor dictates LYNGBY Vikings. Bigger problem here for LYNGBY Vikings. That AWP gone. Dafu finds Pogorelov. And yeah, a point of no return. Cynics and Fear nowhere to be seen. I think it's just about saving these rifles into these forthcoming rounds. And LYNGBY Vikings, as expected, look very, very strong from the get-go here on the map. Even though NAVI Jr. surprised us with that pistol win.
All the same, LYNGBY Vikings looking set to move up to 5. They absolutely should be able to. I do like this from Fear. It's something a bit more proactive in a round like this. Definitely need that. Could get the catch off. Yensi spotted out. Second as well, 2 for 1. Oh, the angles are so awkward, and he does need to be careful. Bird from Sky going to come around, though, and that'll be enough. Double for him. Third, maybe. Rawls waiting, I think, for the support to come in from second middle. There it is to find one. Not quite the second. Fear eventually will go down, but the damage has been done. Uncare wins another fight. And now Rawls is the only one left. 3 in total for him to find on his own. So we'll see whether he can get that done. They are split here on the CT side.
It's Cubby corner. Rawls now making the noise. Peaks on out. Uncare reads into
Chance. Oh, M0NESY, though, finding the frag onto Dafu. Really not what they wanted. LYNGBY Vikings trying to get the return back in, and Fear gives them, oh, that chance. Cynic's caught with his knife out. Actually manages to win that fight. Left on half. Nade's going to go in. Will that finish him off? It will indeed. So still even. 1 left on B, 2 on A. Rotation softly coming in as M0NESY looks to clear out middle there on the minimap. Manx is not too far away from the action, so we do have to be careful here on the LYNGBY Vikings. This next kill really could make this round.
3v3. Again, a winnable chance here for the NAVI junior side. Time working against them. M0NESY, an uncharacteristic missed shot, has left them with brackets control. But furthermore, Manx actually, surprise factor, jumps right in on site, finds a first. Smoke towards Moto, blocks M0NESY of any re-aggression here. The molly towards the cubby angle forces him forward. Bird from Sky finds him. Just like that, down to Uncare.
Still seeing developments, though, you know, the shift towards the T side of things. I'll hold the point, because we are seeing the action take place pretty quickly here with the apartments hold. Usually with something like that on the CT side, where there's 1, there's 2, Dafu is savvy to that fact, so he doesn't just go, you know, barreling on in once he's found that first frag. 1-for-1 trade, though, going to work outside here.
Fear, very aggressive towards second mid, and even has the jiggle towards the bracket side control. Doesn't find anyone, and that will warrant M0NESY to rotate, and so a triple stacking towards B. A threatening double AWP setup as well. Could actually be the end of LYNGBY Vikings here, unless they want to pull right back towards A, and well, they seem to have listened, Scriv, because they are playing a little more passive from Banana. Smoke in. Uncare going to be blocked out of vision, decides to push on forward, and in fact now LYNGBY Vikings second guessing it. The next player runs on in. It's Dafu to join them, a 4v4, and in fact the B play coming on out. They baited the AWP shot though. Bird from Sky willing to run right on forward, spots him in towards Pillar. Cynics will find the first. More needs to be found. Rounds his trade though. Uncare finds another 2v2 situation because Dafu's found one through the smoke, and oh, Cynics, that's a must convert kill. It's Dafu now with a triple. Bomb set down. Fear against 2 players. The AWP on high health, the AK on low. It becomes a little more possible with that situation. Does spot out the first. Grenade sent in. Big damage could be done, but Dafu actually slipping away somehow. A flashbang to try and allow him back out into the site. Fear will find one in the flames. Now down to Jensi. AWP in towards New Bobby Junior side, and what scoreline they're going to have to come back from. I like this play, but as I say that, oh wow. I was going to say aggressive, a change, but it's a triple for the price of 1. A double to the hands of Manx, and Dafu to extend that advantage, but trade out, leaving them down to a 2 versus 4. And in the meantime, Manx has just slaughtered that mid push and gone off the back of it straight in towards B. Fear going to be left alone. There's no chance he's going to stay alive. He might be able to find one here, but I don't see it happening. Does he even expect the CT push? Manx waiting for it, spots him, and he does convert. Cynic's left alone, 1v4. Don't have the money to rebuy into the next, and so it has to happen here. Raul, oh my god, Raul finds one. Oh, wow. Say goodnight to Fear. The headshot through the smoke. All of a sudden, down to M0NESY here on the B. Banana on top of the sandbags, patiently waiting for the peak. He won't find a thing. Molotov as well. He is going to smoke it out to try and fake the play. Holding down the angle, but no one in sight. Scriv, that is a ridiculous double from Raul's.
Got to capitalize on it now. I think they absolutely will, the way that things have been going. M0NESY, okay, does get the drop onto Yensi. Respectable. Ollie comes in. Don't know in the end whether it would have spread to Raz's position, but he did not want to test the theory. M0NESY posted up here. Checking his angles. Twitching about. No one giving him anything, though. I think they are indeed respecting what this guy's capable of. He was 36 kills up on Mirage. He's only got 4 here, but he can certainly pull it off at a moment's notice. Spoke too soon, though. He will get taken down. The lurker on the A bomb site spots them both, in fact. The bomb plant will come in here, and LYNGBY Vikings now with a fully fledged post plant. And the retake for NAVI Jr. going to be tough. Smoked out early. Dafu, that first line of defense. Perfect flash comes in. He's able to drop away. They will eat this nade alive as well. And now they know exactly where both of them are coming from, so... Or maybe not, I suppose, with the blind spray down through. They definitely know there's at least one coming that way.
Nice shot. Pogorelov, last man standing. Tag. Dafu does get dinked, actually. m0NESY going back in for seconds, does convert Manx trade. 3v4. Both A players cleared out, and it's just this B hole to try and hold things down. Aunque low HP. And LYNGBY Vikings quick to realise they are going to be at the masses towards this B bomb site, whether it's 2 or 3. They know they have to keep both players there because of the presence. And they're simply just going to run away.
Disastrous. And I think it comes off of some of the early rounds. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I do think that the early domination, you don't like to call it super fast, but with picking up the first map, it does feel like how dominant these early rounds were, that it was just inevitable.
And they're already looking for something. Rouse, maybe a little too aggressive, does catch a bullet to the head, but because of the distance, the drop-off damage from the Glock only does 2/3 of his HP. As well as that, NAVI Jr. actually looking to get out towards B with the HP advantage. They're looking to progress. The smoke as well, and a flashbang here from Jency could actually be the one. The flashbang towards sight is good, has found one blind, but in fact, it does more than it doesn't, because Aunque to find a blind Manx. A second kill here for Jency, but Cynics responds. 3v4. NAVI Jr. actually shaping up quite possibly for a round win here on the pistol.
Yeah, maybe. Gotta hold on. Oh, great flash comes around. Dafu gonna get blinded up twice as well. Somehow stays... Oh, difficult angle here to deal with. Pogorelov, though. Okay. Ferrari peek from him. Bird from Sky does get the tag. But still, B rotators a little late in. Bird from Sky tagged up. No kits available. They've got plenty of rounds to play with as well. So arguably, both decisions, you know, going for it or saving are both viable. 2 players
sent to half, but m0NESY's found the opener, and Jency's response found. 4v4, flashbang over, and Jency even dipping his toes back in for a second here. And that deep smoke has warranted every push away from B. And that's alerted the LYNGBY Vikings A players to hold on a minute and maybe just expect this push.
Certainly looks to be the case. Oh, Ral's making a bit too much noise. Just going to go swinging in. That's a free kill for Aunque. Down to this semi-crossfire. It's not perfect, but they can work off of each other. Bird from Sky going to fall a bit too easily. Okay, Dafu does well for 2, to be fair to him. But I don't think there's enough bodies. The NC going to go slowly in. Maybe if someone peeks into him, it's one of those, right?
I knew that nade stung like an absolute B. And now, well, they're out towards A. Dafu has watched Jency fall, only good for the 1-for-1, but somehow NAVI Jr. pull out on top. 3 players low HP, no HE grenades for the post plant, and they're going to get away with an 8th here, Scriv. I do not believe my eyes. Elsewhere, they do take the fight, and it will be in towards this apt position. Dafu finds the first, Bird from Sky with the second. A change of pace and a change of aggression here has actually benefited LYNGBY Vikings massively.
Okay, needs to smoke or flash his way through here. He's just going to go straight into it. An easy frag for Jency. His lurk does nothing, and now all the footsteps being heard. Plenty of util left for this CT side to hold them at bay and make life awkward. They're going to go through it regardless, but a big off angle, I'd say, from Bird from Sky. This is definitely not an expected one. Dafu's going to go creeping through, finds Cynic scoped in, doesn't quite get the kill, but he's done the damage onto both of them, right? Surely, sir, Bird from Sky should be able to find it. Does come a little close in that exchange. No. Cynic has got it all to do.
Maybe try and make a play towards Banana. There you go, first kill, even re-aggressive, but it's so smart that they don't send a double nade. It gives NAVI Jr. a full sense of security. It hits them right where it hurts. 4v5, a double stack towards A. Rouse and Bird from Sky might be here to do it all. A couple of missed sprays, but this one needs to be good. Rouse with a first, Rouse with a second.